ברכות, פרק 50, משנה א'. משנה זו בא ללמדנו, this Mishnah came to teach us, שתפילת 18 צריכה את כוונת הלב. That when we daven the 18 prayer, we need to have intention of the heart. דהיינו, what does it mean? שיפנה אדם את ליבו מכל המחשבות המטרידות אותו, that a person has to remove from his heart all the thoughts that bothering him, בעניין עסקיו, when it comes to his daily things, his businesses, his daily matters, עד שתהא מחשבתו וכוונתו זכה בתפילתו, until his entire being, his entire thoughts, his entire intention is going to be pure when he prays to God. ויראה עצמו כאילו הוא עומד לפני השכינה, he should look at himself as if he is standing in front of the שכינה. This is the Rambam, הלכות תפילה, אורח חיים, and also שולחן ערוך. כן בא המשנה להשמיענו, also the Mishnah comes to teach us, שאין להפסיק בתפילת 18, that we do not stop for any reason during the Amida prayer, during the 18, אלא מפני סכנת נפשות בלבד. The only reason when a person may stop davening is if his life is in danger. אין עומדים להתפלל, a person doesn't start standing to daven the 18, אלא מתוך כובד ראש. He has to have a serious mindset. מתוך הכנעה. It has to have מורא שמיים. He has to have the awe of heavens upon him. כמו שכתוב, like it is written, עבדו את השם ביראה. It says, serve God with awe. בברייתא שנינו, in a ברייתא we learned, אין עומדים להתפלל, that we do not stand 18, לא מתוך עצבות, not when we are sad, לא מתוך עצלות, not when we are lazy, ולא מתוך שחוק, not when we are in a fun mood, ולא מתוך שיחה, and not from in a minute after we had a conversation with somebody else, ולא מתוך קלות ראש, and not from just doing it out of doing it without any intention, ולא מתוך דברים בטלים, and we shouldn't do it while in the middle of doing nonsense, אלא מתוך שמחה של מצווה. It should always be praying from a happiness that comes from the commandment that you are connecting to God. ומפרש רש"י, and Rashi explains, כגון, you should always do 18, סמוך לגאולת מצרים. When you are thinking about the redemption of Egypt, a person coming out of his boundaries, או סמוך לתהילה לדוד, or when you are close to praising God, like it says, שהוא מזמור ששבע ותנחומים. So when you're in a mindset of seeing the miracles of God, or in the mindset of thanking God, then one should daven the 18. חסידים הראשונים הישועים, the first חסידים, the first people who went beyond the letter of the law, הישועים, שעה אחת ומתפללים. They would wait 1 hour before they would pray. בבואם להתפלל, when they used to come to pray, היו מתעכבים תחילה במשך שעה אחת. They would wait, they would learn, they would contemplate godliness for a whole hour. Why? כדי ליישב דעתם, because they needed to calm down their minds, ולפנות מחשבתם מעסקיהם, and to stop thinking about daily mundane matters like businesses and other things. ואחר כך היו עומדים להתפלל. Only then they would stand and daven the 18. כדי שיכוונו את ליבם למקום. And they did it so that they wanted to have the right intentions when they are davening to God. לקדוש ברוך הוא, to God, עד שיהיה ליבם שלם בבת השם, they would wait until their heart is complete with the service of God, ויכוונו ברומתו בראותו כבודו. And they had the intention, they were thinking about his greatness and his awesomeness. So it says, until when do you have to have, how much you have to remove yourself from the world in order to daven the 18? So it says, אפילו המלך שואל בשלומו, even if the king comes and in the middle of 18 he asks you, how are you? בשעת התפילה, at the time of davening, לא ישיבנו, you should not answer him. לא יחזיר לו שלום. You should not return to him. He says, peace unto you. ואפילו נחש כרוך על הקרבו לא יפסיק. And even a snake that is putting himself around his leg, he should not stop. בגמרא אמרו, the Gemara gave to the last two statements a stipulation, and the Gemara said, לא שנו שלא יפסיק. It says, when does it mean that a person should not stop praying the Shemona Esrei? אלא כשאין הדבר כרוך בסכנת נפשות. We're talking about when the matter doesn't endanger a person's life. כגון, for example, when it doesn't endanger a person's life. כגון שהמלך ששאל בשלומו הוא מלך ישראל. For example, when the king that asked how is he doing is a Jewish king. And when a Jewish king sees that he doesn't return your answer, he will understand that you don't have any Shemona Esrei. And even a Jewish king is happy because he has his master of God over him also to answer to. So it's the Jewish king, then you don't have to answer because he's happy that you're not answering. He knows that you're with God. Or שהנחש כרוך על עקבו אינו דרכו לנשוך. Or that the snake that is going around your leg, it's not his way to bite. Or שאינו ארסי. Or in other things, maybe it's not a poisonous snake. אבל אם יש חשש לסכנת נפשות, but if you are one, there's a question about maybe the king might kill you, or the snake might kill you by biting you. כגון שמלך עקום שאל בשלמה, for example, that a non-Jewish king ask you how are you doing at the time of davening, ואם לא ישיבנו, and if you're not going to answer him, יש חשש שמא יהרגנו, you are worried that maybe the king is going to kill you, או שהקרב או נחש ארסי הולך ומתקרב אליו, or that a scorpion or a poisonous snake comes towards him, הרי הוא מפסיק. In that cases, a person does stop.